Many married couples struggle on the roads of aging, especially when one spouse is needing care and the other spouse is worried on how to best help while also surviving both financially and physically themselves.
Yeah, luckily there is help, and here to break it all down for us is managing attorney at Shepherd Elder Law Group. It is Samantha Shepherd. So good to see you.
Hello, my friends.
Hello, hello.
Happy fall.
Happy fall.
Happy
okay.
fall.
Well, we got to talk a little bit about this because this is something that I think we've actually been discussing a lot on the show here recently. But first things first, what is Medicaid for people that don't know what that is?
Okay, it's not taboo. Medicaid we think of as only for the poor people, but Medicaid in my world is very often for normal families when they're aging in a different way than each other. So let's pretend you two are married. I'm sorry, I just did it.
It's okay.
No.
I married you up.
There we go.
I married you off.
And then Shane gets dementia. And so we have to put him in a care facility, and it's going to cost $14,000 a month. You're a normal couple. Then we need Medicaid, even though you're normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a huge expense.
So what is the division of assets process, and how can it help married couples when, like we're saying, one spouse is looking at that care?
I'm so glad you asked. The division of assets is the thing that makes the magic sauce work. So you two, I just described that you're married. Shane gets dementia. What are people going to come up to you and say? They're going to say, Kerrigan, divorce him, be done with him, because he's expensive. Instead, this division of assets allows you to stay married, assuming that you wanted to be married.
Yes.
Fair enough. But it allows you to separate your finances and not live under a bridge and be impoverished. Because his physical decline is horrible and stressful to you and emotionally burdensome. And we don't want it to physically impact your health, which it does all the time, to be honest. But to then write the check every month for $14,000, the division of assets lets us say, time out. We'll separate the finances, we'll take care of our loved one, and we'll protect the money for you.
Kind of connected with that too, should the well spouse worry for themselves and their own ability to continue to live in their own home? And will the well spouse need to sell his or her home as well in that certain circumstance?
Great question. I get that every time. They come in and she's going to say to me, Shane's not well. Do I lose the house? The answer is no, you don't lose the house. You can keep your house. You can always keep your house. Missouri and Kansas, both sides say that the well spouse gets to stay in the house if she wants, and the well spouse will never lose that house to the state in order to get Medicaid. Big misconception.
Because a lot of people probably get into this situation and are just like, I don't even know the first place to start.
Absolutely. And if you're not in that situation, you kind of push that sort of thought down the road because you don't want to worry about it until it happens. But being able to sort of talk it through right now at least gives people perspective if it does end up being something that happens down the road.
I want them to have hope. Division of assets means hope. It means that I find sometimes couples and they have been going broke little by little without any kind of hope, without an end other than maybe this person will pass. And division of assets is just not known about. It is a way to protect the money for the person who's in the community.
Well, Samantha, thank you so much for joining us on the couch today and sharing all this information
You're welcome.
too.
Absolutely.
It's always great to have you here. For more information, you can head over to their website, shepherdelderlaw.com, or you can find them on Facebook at Shepherd Elder Law Group.